Hey Leos, what's up? It's Megan with ADH Divinity. Thanks so much for joining me today. When I was shuffling the cards, I did feel like an aha moment, possibly. I didn't feel it. I just kept thinking like a judgment. I don't know if you've made a decision on a huge life change or something like that, a big move, possibly quitting your job, something like that. If that is true, awesome. I love that. And moving more in yourself, in your authenticity. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh wait, I want to pull an oracle first. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a Monology card first to start this off. I also did want to mention that I do sell programs in my linked in my description box below with all the information that you need. Please feel free to look at those. It really helps release negative thought patterns, negative belief systems, and get closer to yourself as well as your inner child and also your person. A lot of releasing needs to be done, and this is a super good way in order to release that, as I've done it to even get out here and start this. Gotta release a bunch of limiting beliefs and stuff like that, so it's really important. Please look there now before you forget. If not, I will remind you at the end of the video. All right, what do you need to know here? Thank you. Oh, full moon in Leo. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. A fiery climax approaches. I did feel an aha moment, adjustment moment, tower moment, something like that, where you have a solution to a problem. It may not be the best in other people's opinion, but that doesn't matter here. It's a matter of not letting your pride get in the way, not letting other people's opinions sway you which way based on how they think of you. That doesn't matter. It's a matter of moving through it. If this climax is fiery, you are a fire sign, right? So you can handle it. Bottom, we have believe in the impossible. This may be like a huge step that you're taking right now and very scary. The unknown, I get it. But the thing is that you don't know. You don't even know what's in store for you. Something huge, something you never thought, right? You never thought. And that's the thing. That's why we have to release this negativity so we can think about it. Be like, that is totally attainable. All right. There's Leo here in this person. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. This is turning. Are you going to allow this to happen? Five of Cups. Ah! Ten of Swords. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Swords here. Like I said, I am very much so feeling like you are trying to make a change, but you keep listening to the birds sing and not making a decision here. How is this going to affect this person? How is this going to affect this person? But how is it going to affect you? Is this to add to your life, or is this taking something away? And that's what's really important here to understand. Like, you have the idea, you have the inspiration here, you have the power to move this forward, but I'm feeling like a distraction from listening to outside factors that's causing you to kind of, stutter step a little bit. But you're gassed here, you're defeated, they left you out for the wolves. I'm not feeling like you have gotten a lot of help in what it is that you're doing. I don't feel like you've gotten a lot of help, and you've kind of taken this all on yourself when you don't have to. You don't have to, nor do you have to be in this situation. Okay, so you've had, with this Wheel of Fortune, you've had a few strokes of bad luck here, I am feeling. You've had a few strokes of bad luck that's caused you to feel disappointed, and you've been holding on to that for quite a bit because your pride is getting in your way. Doesn't make you feel good to make mistakes, but we all make them. It doesn't matter. It's okay. That's how you learn. And then you transmute it, and then you let it go, and then you move out of that. Well, the Five of Cups in reverse here. We can't be forcing anything. And we can't force people to like what it is that we're doing. We can't force outside factors to be in alignment with us, because we have to work on being in alignment with ourselves. So that's what I'm feeling when it comes to this. You're kind of sticking, you're one place and then your head's in another place. We're kind of sticking right in and out, in and out, in and out. We're like, we're gonna do it, but hold on, what did they say about it? Right? That's what I'm sort of feeling here. Or these are your doubts getting in the way. And when it comes to your person here, these doubts that are getting in the way may have to do with your person and how this is going to affect them, or they may have not been very supportive of what you are doing, as in, oh, that's awesome, like, you know what I'm saying, not fully jumping in with you, but you know, they're there, they're supporting you from a distance. It doesn't matter as long as you're happy, and you're kind of taking in all these people's burdens yourself and not, you know, releasing these disappointments. And it's a matter of getting up and moving out of this. Like, why are you defeated, right? Why are you defeated here? Why do you feel like you're extremely overwhelmed when you have all of these, this spark of idea, this realization, right? Okay. 7 of Wands came out, hopped out for ya. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Hold on, what is this telling me? Okay, so I'm feeling like there's complacency here. When I say complacency, I mean like you have the ideas in which direction you're moving, right? But we're kind of taking baby steps, or kind of holding it off for later and looking at all the potential outcomes here, right? And running around in circles in your head, like, what's going on, right? What's gonna happen? But it's a matter of like stepping out into the world and showing them what you can do here, right? We like to go out and vacation and stuff like that, go on adventures and stuff like that. The only reason I mention that is because maybe lately you haven't been able to do that, and it's caused you to feel stagnant, and that kind of gets you in a little funk, is what I'm feeling too. But when it comes to your person, like I said, they may have not been all in on what it is that, you know, you may have been telling them that you're interested in doing, right? But they don't really know what they're doing themselves, and you shouldn't like read too much into that. Pour into yourself. Make sure you have your ducks in a row first before you go out and start telling people your shit. People can also put like, when people kind of shoot you down and stuff, that can also affect you if you're not strong and anchored in your authentic self here. So that's why I'm feeling like you may be kind of careless moving forward, but it's a matter of not listening to outside factors and listening to yourself, so that way you don't it's gonna happen, but you don't make too many mistakes. You know, kind of change it up as you move along this path here. Bad luck, there could be possible bad luck, bad karma that you're reaping right now too, is what I'm feeling. Bad karma that you're reaping right now and moving out of it. When I say bad karma, it's bad. Right, because you put that karma onto yourself, and it just strikes whenever it feels it's time. Life's happening for you, not to you. This karma is moving you in a direction of something bigger, of something that you're more passionate about, of something that you're more into, and it's moving you in the direction of this person that you're connected to as well. But like I said, we've been very careless about how we're going about this karma and how we're operating with it and moving forward. How we're operating with it moving forward. Does that make sense? I'll reword it in a second. Because we have the Knight of Wands and then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm very much so feeling like you may have told this person. You may have been telling your family too. And they're kind of like, oh, okay. Like, they haven't been opposed to it, but they haven't been, you know, freaking out over it. And that's why I'm feeling like this pride here is getting in your way. You want everybody to kind of be like, no way, that's amazing, and make you feel great about this path you're moving along. But sometimes we go without that in order to trust our own judgment, right? Sometimes we go without that in order to trust our own judgment. Well, you will make mistakes, and it may not seem like everyone likes it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to be successful and you're not going to receive that balance with your person. That does, right? That's not what it means. It's learning along the way and evolving, right? That's how you evolve. It's not what so-and-so thinks, because you don't know how much negative they hold within themselves that they're just projecting onto you, right? And as you move forward, you know, your person will move forward and be like, and use you as kind of inspiration. And this fiery climax approaches, not fire here. Fiery climax approaches. I'm feeling karma, and this karma is going to help you to take a look at your options, right? This karma is going to help you to move forward in positive light so you can learn from it. And that's why I feel like this bad luck is here to teach you. If you're not getting a lot of work, or if you're not getting a lot of hours or something like that, your person has been in and out, in and out, in and out. That's a good indication that it's time for you to move forward and step out of that cycle. That's a good indication. And believe in the impossible here. Believe in that you have the ability to move forward regardless of who says or who does what. It doesn't matter. Trust your own judgment here and stop listening to these birds sing, right? Trust your own judgment. And this Four of Wands will return to the upright, because people admire when you're authentically yourself, whether you're dope or not, which you are dope, so don't ever think you're not, but I'm saying people like attract to that. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be living our lives to please others or to, you know, fuel our ego. It's a matter of fueling your inner self, right? Not the outer self. What card do I'm gonna pull this card, these cards, because I haven't lately. All right, any messages for Leo here? Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill so that way you can take a step back, right? And allow life to kind of move. So you're not forcing things. That's what I'm feeling. There's a lot of forcing here. Trying to force things. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Do you see? Hold on. That almost fell. No. Wait, pause. Say no. Do you see how dark it is? And then there's this beam of lightning right here. You see how dark it is in this cave, and then you move through this, and it's beautiful, right? When shit is really negative and getting very overwhelming, that's an indication that you're moving into a new cycle. And this little opening right here is the new cycle that you're moving into. Whether you've had a stroke of bad luck, or it doesn't necessarily matter what it is, it's overcoming the negative and not letting your pride get in your way. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. Why is no one here for me? And that type of thing. I feel you. I can get into that too, but that's how I know I have negative that I need to release. Take a break. Life's work, not a season. Like I said, take a step back so you can see the big picture here. It's really hard to see the big picture when you're so closed in. It's really hard to see all your options when you're so focused on what's not going right, as opposed to why it's not going right. Oh, this, and that, and it's happening. Why? Like, always ask those deeper questions, right? Always ask those deeper questions. Ritual. Invigorate. Yeah, perform a ritual that feels best for you, if it's meditating or if it's something that centers you, so that way you can get some insight, right? And that way you can connect here with your inner child to find out, you know, what negative you are holding within and how they feel neglected, because that's really important. I'm feeling a lot of inner child work that needs to be done here, which is very important. Down below in the programs, in the description box, Please check it out. Very, very, very important. In order to release like some blocks that you literally may have had no idea you had because you put them in the vault. You put them in the vault. They've been locked in there for like 30 years. I don't know, I said 30 years, but 30. Dirty 30. If you're 30, pay attention. But yeah, if they're locked in the vault for that long, you will have no idea. And you could probably talk about all the stuff that bothers you all the time, and that's a very, 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 very good indication that there's negativity that needs to be released. And if you were to talk to me about it, I would tell you to your face, what are you holding within you? There's a lot you're like, right? That's what I would tell you. So this person here that you're connected to does admire your willingness to move forward and be your own person, that strong leader that you are. It's just a matter of doing it in the best way possible for yourself, and that sets the tone, and that's a good your good inspiration in that sense, right? That sets the tone for this connection, and that sets the tone for yourself in order to feel balanced enough to be a part of this connection. Yeah, believe in the impossible, Leo. It is possible. I'm writing that down. Believe. All right, before I forget. Anyway, Leo, this is a great reading. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Please do not forget to check out the programs down below, as they've helped me so much come out here to relay these messages to you. Please do not forget, they are all money back guaranteed if you feel they don't work, but I promise you, you will not be sorry. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and this is Megan.